Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Christopher with Plan Your Adventures and we're in the Magic Kingdom this evening. Okay, so this is not just like a normal vlog though. We only have like 3.5 hours. Let me look at my clock to see exactly what we have. Oh, it's almost 4 hours, so 3 hours and like 50 minutes of park time left. What are we gonna be able to accomplish? I wanna have a chill evening, right? A relaxing evening, but I wanna show you that, is it worth it? I think so, but we're gonna find out. If you only have a couple hours, if you're gonna park hop to a park, if you only have a couple hours there, is it worth it? We're gonna see what we're able to accomplish in a stress-free way. I have 0 lightning lanes, 0 plans of what we're gonna do. We're just gonna meander and see where our evening takes us. So let's get into the park. Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. Oh. Always get so excited to walk into this park. But another reason why this is like a good kind of pro tip, if you will, we're currently in the heat of the summer, okay? It's hot, 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 hot. Hot, hot. You get what I'm saying? The average is like in the 90s every day, if not high 90s, with the feels like into the hundreds. So I wanted to try and come just in the evening, like after the sun is starting to set. It's not as hot here. It's like a good temperature right now. There's a little breeze, the sun's not in my face. So we're gonna see what we can get up to in the cooler part of the day, especially after the sun goes down. And the park is open tonight until 11 o'clock. It can be a late night if we want it to be. So that's cool too. So yeah, anyway, I think though I do want to start over here with Mickey Mouse because I'm in like a Mickey Mouse outfit and I feel like that's an appropriate way to start our evening, and it's only a 10-minute wait. I really don't want to wait long at all for stuff. We're just going to kind of see what we can do without any game plan. Was a success as always. I feel like a lot of people bypass Town Square Theater because when you enter, your main focus, right, is like coming right onto Main Street to look at the castle and get excited. But like before you even get there, Mickey Mouse, the mouse himself, is right there ready to greet you and say hello. So I love doing that at the start of a Magic Kingdom trip, specifically if it's like under 20 minutes. So I waited like a full 10 or 15, but not bad at all. Okay, now though, we'll turn you around for the view that everybody wants. This turning the corner so we can see the beautiful castle. She is a beaut. I think I say that every time. That's like my catchphrase when I see the castle. She is a beaut. And honestly, the camera doesn't even do close to justice. It looks small in my frame right now, but in real life, it looks beautiful and big. Also, don't get me wrong, it is still hot, but it's not like boiling hot, you know what I'm saying? You get it. I think, trying to decide which way I want to go. Let's take a look at wait times. 2 of my favorites are Pirates and Haunted Mansion, so secretly I do hope that we can get those done tonight. I think we can. We still have lots of time. We're down to 3.5 hours. Yeah, 3.5 hours of park time. So I think we'll be fine. Okay, so just to look at wait times a little bit. So if we go into Fantasyland, we got 10 minutes PhilharMagic, that's normal. 15 for It's a Small World, that's not too bad. Peter Pan's Flight, 55. Yeah, no thank you. Haunted is 35. I think it will go much lower as we get closer into the evening. Tiana's Bayou is 50. That will drop too. I saw it yesterday at like under 30, which is great. Pirates is at 30. That will go down a lot. Oh, look at the little ladybug. Look at her. Jungle Cruise also went down. It was like 10 minutes when I looked last night. That's when I made the decision that we were going to come at nighttime just to test it out. I don't often see what wait times look like in the evening. I think we're actually going to come into Tomorrowland though. We could do the People Mover, which is still 15 minutes, but that's not bad at all. So I think that's probably our first line of attack, is like People Mover, maybe something else over there, and then wandering Fantasyland and go from there. we are not doing every ride in the park. You could get a lot done, but we're just gonna see what we can get done. You know what I'm saying? You know, something that I really like about the parks is just taking it in, enjoying it at a little bit of a leisurely pace, not hustle, hustle, hustle to everything. So we're gonna, of course, make sure that we still have time to just enjoy the park. We do have to do dinner though too. So that is on the agenda. I have to think about what we want to get for dinner tonight. Oh, I forgot one of the other points of this video. So I want to show you obviously cool things to do at night and point out attractions that if you're here in the evening, because I'm not often here in the evening, that are special at night, but also we want to talk about how we can escape the heat. Even in the evening, it gets hot. So if you're here over the summer, how can you escape the heat over, things like shows, which is actually what I'm walking to right now. We may start our first ride with Carousel of Progress. I think it may happen because People Mover line is pretty long, and I would love to do it when it got a little bit darker. People Mover is one of those that's a different attraction in the dark. So it's not going to be dark for a while, but even a little darker, maybe we could get some of that dusk magic. Anyway, Carousel of Progress. I don't show that often in the vlog, so we'll do a little bit of that. It's a classic. I know you can't really see me, but this is a 20-minute show where you kind of circle around and watch the main characters through different decades. So sing along if you know it. Although copyright.
It's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now.
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? I don't know, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, we come out of Carousel of Progress and it's pouring down rain. So that's good. It's only going to be a couple more minutes, so we're just going to stay right where we are, under the shade. Right next to the carousel here. I'm not going out in that. I got my new Mickey Mouse shoes on. Although I love this situation. What do you do when it's raining in Disney World? Embrace it. These people are just having a ball. They're soaking wet, but it probably feels so good, you know? I honestly would go out if it weren't for my new shoes. This is the second time I'm wearing them. I don't want to get them all wet and gross, but I love that. Okay, the ground is wet and it's gonna be wet for a little while, but we're gonna do the People Mover. We're moving with it. It's right next door, and it is starting to get dark, so it'll be a decent view up there. So in terms of getting out of the heat, obviously Carousel of Progress was a good one. This is actually another good one though. It's all in the shade, and when you're moving, it feels really good with the breeze. And it's usually a walk-on or under 10 minutes. So this is another good one. I ride it basically every time I come to the park. Even if it's raining a little bit, right now, it stopped for the most part, but it's still coming down a little bit, and you don't get wet under here. I've been here in a flippin' thunderstorm, and I've been just fine. But why I say it's different at night is because the park comes to life at night. So as you ride around, you can see all the lights. The castle lit up is obviously stunning. We are getting her though at dusk or at sunset, so this is still stunning. Look at her.
Right by two of my favorite spots.
I love it. Coming up on Tron. I love Tron. I haven't ridden it in such a long time because it's always a very long wait. But we'll keep our eye on it tonight. It's a fun ride. It just is very short, so it's not worth a really long wait in my opinion. And we're not buying lightning lanes. We're seeing what we can get done without that tonight. It's still drizzling a little bit. That's kind of how it is here in Florida, especially in the summer. It rains every day. Like, even though it said it wasn't going to rain today, like, that doesn't mean there's not going to be like a little sprinkle here and there. It usually, though, cools it down by a couple degrees, so I'm usually not mad about it. Of course, unless it's like all day. But in the summer, it's usually like 10, 20 minutes, maybe 40. So I'll take it. Listen to me, I'm talking as though I'm a Florida pro. I only moved here 4 months ago, but like, we're getting the hang of it. Okay, I'm walking into Fantasyland. I'm hungry. I'm getting hungry. Ooh. I don't know. I'm like walking behind a cart. So we're gonna look for something to eat. Magic Kingdom is the worst park for quick service food. They have great desserts, they have great snacks, but if you want like an entree, there's not a lot. So we're gonna see I'm hungry, I'm ready to eat. However, if we pass a ride and it has a short wait, I might as well do that, right? So we're gonna see something like here in Tomorrowland or in Fantasyland. Like maybe Winnie the Pooh, if that's 15 minutes or 20 minutes, we would do that. The thing is, everything's gonna go down in an hour, but then we're gonna be mad dash to park closed. So I do need to knock a couple things out of the way now. The sun has set, which is lovely, so it honestly doesn't feel too bad. It feels like maybe a spring day. Ooh, I don't think there's that long of a poo line. Let's go look at that. But I love that. The sun has set. The park lights are coming on. We're down to 2.5 hours left of park time. Winnie the Pooh was 40. I'm not doing that. Let's see what Seven Dwarfs is. I don't think we're not riding that today. It's not one of my favorites, but this is one of the more popular ones in the park, so I'll let you know. Oh, 45. That's not bad at all. It probably would be closer to like 30 or 35, so hey, we'll take it. I'm walking though towards where I think where I want to get dinner is, so that's part of the reason too. I'm like, let's just keep moving and grooving because I'm ready for a bite to eat. I know we need to do another attraction, but we'll see. It is a little bit busier than I expected, only because, look at the castle, she's beautiful. But only because yesterday when I looked around this time, it was way quieter. But yesterday, the park closed at 10. Today it closed at 11. So if people had their choice, they probably were coming tonight, you know? So take that with what you will. But I do like that the park is open later, so, you know, we'll take what we can get. But this is a really good spot to tell how busy it is. PhilharMagic, this is going to be 10 minutes. That's always a walk-on. But I don't need a filler right now. I don't need a filler attraction or one to get out of the heat. That's a great one to get out of the heat because it is like a show, 3D show. But let's look here. Peter Pan's going to be ridiculous, but maybe Small World will be like 15. Yeah, Peter Pan's 45, which is not terrible. It actually doesn't look that long of a line. Maybe it would be 30 or 35. It's a Small World. Looks like basically a walk-on. Let's see, does it say 10? Yes, it does. So that's good. That's not one of my priorities though for tonight, because that one always like dips down and has a lower weight. So that's not like a heavy hitter, you know what I mean? If we can, great. If not, oh well. I'm gonna see what Haunted is. We're right here. I know it'll go down lower, but like if it's 20 or 25, maybe we just hunker down and do it. It's one of the ones I really want to get done tonight. And it's not too hot out now, so I don't mind waiting in line, you know? Man, I really keep psyching you out in this video, but that's part of a Disney World trip. It says like 40, and the line looks long. So we are gonna skip it. We're keep walking. Dinner is officially our next thing on the agenda. And then as we get closer to fireworks tonight, the lines are gonna dip a lot lower. I do maybe wanna watch fireworks, but not in front of the castle. So therefore we could walk up like right at time and we'd be fine. Here is where we're going for dinner, Sleepy Hollow. It's one of my favorites, and I don't actually come too often. They have a fruit Nutella waffle that is my all-time favorite, but they also have a chicken and waffle moment that may be what I choose today since I need a little bit more of a dinner. So we'll have to see what we're feeling when we get up there. Look at her. Should I say it again? She is a beaut. So pretty. Also, we did change our minds. So I was waiting in line, but it was honestly a long line and it wasn't moving. And they had a mobile order window available like right then. So I just did a mobile order and now I'm here to prepare my order. So if you don't know what that is, most of the quick service restaurants, if not all of them, at Disney and Universal too, you basically just order your food through your phone, click I'm here, you select a time, and they'll tell you where to go. Typically, you're going to save a lot of time because you're not waiting in the line, and you can order in advance to kind of secure your time too. So that's what I like to do. Just saves me time waiting in line. So look at her. So I did go with the fruit one. It just seemed more refreshing. The chicken one was going to be like hot and spicy, so I went with my favorite, even though it's not really protein, but it's so good. That was delicious. It's getting dark, so like it's hard to show you things now, but this is an ideal time to be walking around the park. It is not too hot at all. So we have about 23 minutes until the fireworks begin. If you want to see them in front of the castle, you better be getting yourself over there at this point. I'm gonna watch them today from behind the castle. Totally different view. So because of that, I can walk up like a minute after they start and it's fine. So we are gonna do it to Small World right now, because that'll take us up to walk on, and that'll take us up right to fireworks. So then we'll just walk right behind the castle, which is like right next door. It was a total walk on. Okay, we're off and we have 5 minutes till fireworks begin. An hour and 45 until park closes. The wait times are all really dropping right now. I just did a little bit of a check, so I will insert the footage that I have here, but everything's really low. Like I think Pirates was 10, Haunted Mansion was 15, because everybody's waiting for the fireworks. If you don't care about the fireworks, now is the time to do rides, okay? I still care about the fireworks, even though we're doing a different kind of vlog. I'm not in front of the castle though, so like if you have kids maybe, or yourselves, or your spouse that doesn't like crowds or loud noises or whatever. I mean, loud noises are still bad because it's fireworks, but fireworks start in like 3 minutes now and there's nobody around me. We're going to see, let me just show you, turn you around and show you my view. So we're gonna see fireworks above the castle, right? There also are gonna be fireworks somewhere back here. I don't remember. I did this once before. I don't know if it's over there or over there. But it's kind of a cool view because it's like a 360 of fireworks. So you don't see the castle projections, but it's a much more relaxed experience and way to watch the fireworks. Pro tip, so we're looking at the castle, right? I just asked a cast member, is this a good spot to stand back here? She recommended we come over here. She said it's the same view, except if Tinkerbell flies tonight, then we'll see her better over here. So that was a good pro tip. Here we go. Oh my god, that was so cool. We're gonna talk about it later though, because it's a little bit chaos right now. We're doing the Mad Dash to hopefully Haunted Mansion with a short wait. So during the fireworks, it went down to 13 minutes, which is a walk-on for Haunted Mansion. By the time we get over there, we're not like at the front of this crowd, so it may go back up a little bit, but I still think it'll be low enough to make it worth it. Those fireworks, though, were really cool. It's just a different way to watch it back there. You know, it's not as relaxing because you are going back and forth, and you don't see the castle projections, but I think there's something to be said about not being surrounded by people. But okay, yeah, this still looks good. It still says 13 minutes, so I think we did it. Oh, I lied. As I got in, they put it up to 25, but that's still fine. It's probably going to be 15 or 20, so we're going to get it done. An hour and a half till park closes. Well, an hour and 20 some minutes. Oh yeah, you guys, this is literally a walk-on. Maybe a 5-minute wait, so this is ideal. This is when the wait times are going to be really good, this last hour and a half. Oh, I'm excited. This is a classic and one of my favorites, so it's hard to show you though because it's so dark. So you'll just have to come and see it for yourself.
Toads in a pond. Let there be music from regions beyond.
Love that ride. That and Pirates and People Mover are probably like my top 3 that I do 90% of the time when I come here. That's where we're walking right now, to Pirates. Not sure. I know I could look, but I'm like, either way I'll walk over there. Probably won't be too bad. Haunted, as we were leaving, said a 20-minute wait, and that looked about right, so, but still lower than it was throughout the day. So crowds do really dissipate. A lot of people leave after fireworks, you know, young kids and stuff. So if you are somebody that can stay up late and power through, then consider doing just that after fireworks, because this is when, like, even, look, I'll turn you around. Walking around right now, look, there's nobody. You would only see this if you had rope dropped. This is what it looks like at rope drop and then after fireworks. This is my favorite time. I love it. The sun is down, the lights are on. It's just beautiful. Okay, let's quickly talk about the fireworks. Like I said, it's a 360, like fireworks are above you, beside you. It's very cool to watch it from back there. The only thing is, they're actually louder back there because you're closer to the big ones, and stuff is kind of flying at you. I got something in my eye and I still feel it. So it not saying it's dangerous, but like, wow, it's so dark you can't see me, so I'll see you when we get over to Pirates. We are still heading to Pirates, but I was walking past Tiana's and wanted to share. It says it's 30 minutes. I went and asked them. She said 35 or 40. That's a really great wait time for this attraction. It'll probably go down a little bit lower. If it was lower, I would ride it. Like, I was coming over here with the intention of maybe riding it. I just really want to do Pirates, and I don't know if I could do both because it's a long attraction. So, yeah, priorities. Everyone has their own. All right, it says 5 minutes. That's my kind of wait. That is the definition of a walk-on.
For your safety, remain seated, keeping your hands...
I'll be sending you to Daily Joe.
Time check, it's 10:21. Pirates is still 5-minute walk-on. I'm gonna look over at Jungle Cruise because it's right next door to see what our situation is. Or we could go back to Tiana's. Like, if we're really trying to close it out, we could go back there. As long as you get in line before the park closes, you're fine. Okay, wait time check, it's 10:30, so 30 minutes before park close. Ooh, that was a mistake. Jungle Cruise is at 20. Pirates is a walk-on at 5. Chanda Tiki Room, that's a walk-on. Tiana's is at 30. That's actually where we are heading next. I have a friend that's in the park, and she said they're going to hit up right before park close. So I'm going to go with them. We have Haunted Mansion at a walk-on. Country Bear, yeah, all this is walk-on. Small World is a walk-on. Peter Pan is still at 40. That's kind of normal. 10 for PhilharMagic, so that's a walk-on. Winnie the Pooh is the same as Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Both of them are 30 minutes. Everything else over here is a walk-on, except obviously Tron is 95. Space Mountain though is only 15. That's great. Buzz Lightyear's 15. Yeah, wait times everywhere are really good right now. 30 minutes before park close. So this is go time. Like I said, after fireworks, this is really go time. I'm gonna wait for my friend to get off of Pirates right now, and then we're gonna head over to Tiana's to do one final thing. We really got a lot done today, you guys. I think I counted it in my head. It's 9 or 10 different things that we did in about 3.5 hours. From meeting Mickey to the fireworks to getting something to eat, and then it was 6 attractions or something like that. So I feel very accomplished. In my opinion, this is worth it. Just if you only have a couple hours to do one evening, or if you're wondering, is it worth adding that day, maybe for your arrival day to go in the evening, you can still get a lot done if you do it correctly. So if the park closes at 11, as long as you get in a line by 10:59, you're fine. So we also could go to Tron right now, get in line at 10:59, be in line for over an hour, and then be walking out of the park at midnight, 12:15, which would be really cool because almost no one would be on Main Street. So that's another pro tip. But anyway, we're gonna do a little Tiana's moment, and then I'll close this vlog out over by the castle. I love it so much. Walking right down Main Street after park close, and it is practically empty. I have had such a great day. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see future videos, you can hit that subscribe button. Oh, I forgot. Don't forget, I'm a travel planner. So send me a message. I would love to help plan your next magical vacation, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys real soon.